It's opening morning. We spotted a buck here a couple days ago, so we're hoping he's still in this little drainage. We're going to work our way up so we can see down in. They feed up on the edge there, so we're going to work up in there opening morning. We're all pretty excited.
There's that buck right there, Jeremy. Here's the buck. He's right here. It's a 4-point anyways. See him going around the corner right here, right over the edge of this, on this side of Dan's. See him right there?
He's going into Dan's. I don't know if that's him though. That's a
I'll
decent
shoot that buck. That's a nice.
It's got to be that same group, doesn't it?
Yeah. They're right there. They just come over in the middle of the grizzly to water.
So what do you think? Keep going this way.
We just got to get over here.
Because they're going to get around.
Probably going to round
go
in.
right into Dan's.
Let's let him disappear for a little bit, and then let's work up.
Okay.
Well, the plan is for today, we've decided to leave them alone in their beds. There's one place where we thought we could sneak over with some rocks, but it's so gradual of a curve on that hill that we think they'll see us before we see them. So plan is this afternoon we're going to work ourselves all the way around. It's about 4 or 5 miles over there, and get on the back side of them, so when they feed out on this ridge like they did this morning and the last couple evenings, that we'll have a shot the opposite direction onto them. So that's the plan. That's the best we can do. We think it's our highest percentage of getting that bigger buck killed. So it'll be a team effort this afternoon, and we'll get in here and get him killed tonight, hopefully. So. October 10th, and it's 90 degrees out. It's just unbelievable how hot it is. We've made it about halfway. We're down in the bottom of that big ravine. We're gonna just have this last hill to hike, get up on top. Those deer should be better than the thick stuff below, and hopefully they'll feed up the opposite face, and that'll put us in the prime position to get a shot. So we're just taking a little breather down this creek bottom where it's shady, and we got that sunny hillside to go sit on for a couple hours. So we're kind of burning a little time down in the shade before we get up there, but plan's working so well so far anyway. We'll see. I can eat those things. As you can see, we're just about to the top. Those bucks should be right over the bottom, top of this, down in the bottom. So hopefully this all came together. It was one heck of a walk. You can look back that direction, and we've made a big circle around to come up behind these to get the wind and everything just right. So hopefully it pays off. Looks like we did a pretty good job sneaking in. We didn't bust any out of here, so he's probably down in the bottom. It's about 300 yards to the bottom, almost 500 yards to the top. So if he comes out and feeds anywhere on that side hill, we're going to take him. Nothing. They gave us the slip. Don't know where those other two are, the big one and another small buck. I just don't know. They have to be right in here. So, we'll try it again tomorrow. See if we can find him. last ditch effort. This is the last day that we're here for the opener. And so we're trying a couple new places. As you can see behind me, we had a lightning strike here this summer and it burned kind of right through the middle of the ranch. And so what we're doing is it's kind of concentrated the deer on a couple different sides. And so we've been concentrating on that bigger buck we saw early, you know, up high on the other side of the ranch, but we've hit it hard for a few days and we just haven't been able to turn it up. So we've come to the other side of the ranch to kind of look at some of this lower sagebrush ground, see where it, you know, it's kind of pushed these deer up into just a few little pockets. So we're hoping they saw a pretty good buck here a couple days or yesterday. He came out this direction, so we're trying to dig him up. Last day, that seems to be where it happens for us here. So. Finding all kinds of animals. Brian just spotted a bear down here. We're trying to see how big he is. We do have a bear tag, so we could go kill that bear if he's the right size. We don't want to kill a little cub or anything. But spotted another deer down there, so we're just kind of trying to. We lost the bear. He's kind of behind a little hill. Size him up and see what he looks like. If he's in a pretty good spot, really. He's right out in the wide open. Never seen a bear down there in the grass, so.
Right over this first burnt knob in that little V.
Yeah.
There's 2 or 3 deer standing right there. Just before you get to the bear.
I think he's confused. He looks behind him and then he runs.
He's scared.
I think he is. I think something was chasing him. I wonder if there's a bigger bear down the bottom there, Curtis. Oh, I bet you I know what it is. He keeps rubbing his face on the rocks. Think he got sprayed by a skunk or got into a porcupine?
Oh.
He keeps.
You know, I've noticed him
he
going.
puts his face down and goes like this on the rocks.
He's not having a good day, is he?
Nope.
Look at that. Look at that. A little white spot on him. Yeah.
Well, sure enough, we got over here and that little bear was right over here. He's just a little guy, little cub, probably got kicked off mom this year. I got within like 30, 40 yards of him with the binos and you could see he did have porcupine quills on the top of his head and some on the bottom of his face. He didn't have any around his mouth or his paws or anything, so I'm thinking they've been in there a while and probably what's happening is they're starting to work their way in. And it's just pretty annoying to him. You know, he'd rub his face on the ground and stuff, so. Hopefully he survives. I don't know. He keeps running around like that and he'll burn all his fat and won't make the winter. So we were pretty close to just putting him out of his misery, but we'll see if he makes it. So pretty cool though. 40 yards from a little black bear. Well, last evening of our early deer hunt, we've come up here. We're going to work clear around the top end so we can look off both sides of the ranch here. Looks to be a pretty good spot, so we'll just try it. We got one last chance and we're headed out in the morning, so see if we can find
a little
buck.
Cooler up here high anyway.
Yeah, a little more breeze up here. It's nice, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Probably see some
got gorgeous scenery off both sides.
Well, Brian did it to me this time. He freaking spotted this pretty nice buck over there on that far hillside. We're quite a ways back in here, about 5 miles. And man, I've been stewing over it for about half an hour now. It's just one of those bucks. He's a 3x3 frame, so he's got forks up front and big G2s out the back. And he's got a little inline on the right side, so he's actually a 4x3, no eye guards. 24 wide, you know, probably 20 tall, you know, just a really solid buck. We haven't been seeing very much except for that one big buck, which was considerably better than this one. So I don't know. My gut tells me to pass, so I'm just going to pass him. But that might be a mistake. That might be the hunt right there. You know, we might not get anything else. So I don't know. I'm gonna probably regret this one, but it's like Curtis said. you don't shoot the big ones if you shoot the smaller ones. So we're gonna leave this one alone, and I guess we'll just this is the last day today that I can be here, and we got to go back, spend a couple weeks at work, and then we'll come back for the elk opener. We'll probably just come back a couple days early, and hopefully some weather's moved in and those bigger bucks have moved in. So that's the plan. I'm gonna stick with it, good or bad. So I'll just stare at him a little longer and see if I can make him bigger. It's opening morning of elk season. As usual, we've got elk everywhere. Essentially from here to clear back there is just solid elk. And we're just trying to decide which bulls to kill first. It's just about go time, so we're just trying to pick out the best ones. And then we're gonna get set up and see if we can get 1 or 2 killed. Alright, he's right below those rocks. 1450. Right at 1450. He's making the turn.
How much spin drift are you gonna have, Jeremy?
About 3/4 of a minute to the right, which is going to be about 10 inches.
About 10 inches, yeah.
So if he turns to the right, you're going to want to be behind the shoulder. And if he turns to the left, just stick it right on the shoulder, right up that front leg, and it'll drift
There
back
you go,
in.
there you go.
Okay, Curtis, just give it a good squeeze.
Crosshairs,
And we want to be left, right?
Yes, crosshairs, crosshairs.
Let him turn just a little.
You hit him.
Okay, put another one in, Curtis. Let him stop. Curtis, he's at 1500 now. This shot 1500. Bring it up to 1500. There you go.
There you go.
Right through the center of him. Shot, man. There you go. New Gunworks record. The first shot was at 1450, and then that last one was at 1500 yards. Got both of them in him. The cool thing about what we're doing today is not only that we're on Curtis's ranch, but we're testing out the new Hornady 212 grain bullet in Curtis's 300 Ultra Mag. So we've got the bull went down up there. He didn't go down hard. He looks like he just kind of sat down. He's not going anywhere. We've got 2 good ones in him, and we've got a long ways to go to get over there though. So we're just going to kind of wrap things up here and then head that way. Oh, nice. Look at that, Curtis. He's a little broke up. Would have been a big 5x5. Oh, he's almost a 6. But,
cool.
I mean, great bull, but the exceptional thing was the shot. You can't really see it, but 1500 yards back that direction. We put a couple into him, and man, that new 212 grain bullet sure did work, didn't it?
It's good stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, well, now the work begins. We're going to break this thing down, get him all taken care of, get him loaded on the horses, and then back to camp. And it sounded like all the other guys had good luck, so we'll head that direction and get as much meat off the mountain tonight as we can.
Thanks for all your help, Jeremy.
Hey, thank you, man.
Just getting
Tomorrow.
started, aren't we? Yeah. Another day.
All right.
little side hill facing us. They're just coming over the top of that and coming down. But they're staying the same elevation all the time. There's 4 bulls there.
Well, we've got some elk spotted this morning. I had like a 4x5 bull over here. We tried to get set up on him and he dropped down in a draw. We're waiting for him to come out. Curtis just spotted 4 more bulls over on the other side over here that are working their way towards us, so we're just kind of waiting for the right shot. Ready?
Yeah. Right in the jugular.
Curtis! Man, I love it when a plan comes together, man.
Awesome.
850 yards is what they ended up. They came a little closer. They were 950 at first and they walked in there. Whew, 850. Looks like it was on the front end of that shoulder, kind of neck junction, but man, it crunched him.
Just dumped him.
So we're getting some pretty good data. So the mission on this trip not only was to have fun and to kill some elk and deer, but we're testing a new bullet for hornady. I'm shooting the 175 grain 7mm. Curtis was shooting those big 212s out of his 300 drum, and so far so good. We've got one super long range, one medium, one about 500, and man, it doesn't get any better than that. I don't care what you say. That's awesome. Tyler.
Cool shot.
Awesome, man.
I'm gonna shoot one of those other ones.
You want to? We'll shoot another one.
So they just standing there, walking to the left.
First one's 800.
Corrected or?
Corrected.
So I don't even need ranging?
They're pretty close.
797.
There was only 5 yards difference between the two. $875.
875. All right.
Okay, midsection.
He hit him.
It acted like it hit him.
It did hit him.
Yeah, it did. Oh, there's the blood coming out the shoulder. I think.
Yeah. Still the same wind?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Right on the neck.
Right on the neck.
That was the perfect wind call. 2 minutes, man. That was perfect.
Good shot.
Get you, Tyler, off them sticks, man. That was awesome. We got a twofer. We got mine over here, and Tyler's right up the ridge. We got 4 horses. That's
You
the
see
way
where
it
that
needs
hit
to be
him?
done. Right.
Kind of
that
like in the
shot-
soft spot.
We called 2 minutes of wind. I mean, just dead center in that chest. It was awesome. Just crunched him up. Of course, 250 grains here. Match string out of a little bullets. Tends to do that. But. Well, all right. Well, I guess the work begins now, though. We got to go get the horses, trail them down in there, and then we'll break those elk apart and get it back to camp. We might actually be back to camp.
With one load.
Midday, huh?
With one load.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good day.
We might get dinner again tonight.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, nice little bull, huh? Yeah. Heck yeah. Congrats, man. Good shooting. Well,
Fun day.
one down. We got about half an hour of work here to break this thing down, and then it's kind of nice because my bull's just around the corner
He's not
on that little
200,
bowl.
300 yards.
So we'll get him all broke down, and then we'll go recover mine.
Go clean camp.
Yeah.
He's a 6 point.
All right.
We knew he was a 6 point.
6x6. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Go here. Yeah, buddy. All right. Well, day 3, right?
Yep.
Day 3. killed a few bulls. Finally got some spotted this morning, first thing clear up in the head there, and then we were watching those. We saw a pretty good 5x5 bull over there, or 4x5. We were gonna shoot him, but then we saw these trailing down off of here and just looked like a better situation. So we ran one through him at 850 and looked like the bullet performed well. So let the work begin again. Got this one all to take down and we'll load on the horses, and then it's a long hike out. So we better get started, it's getting hot.